Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 1, Episode 8 of The Acolyte, titled The Acolyte. So we start off with Soul, basically dancing around his guilt with May. He's continually to evade. I don't even know who he's trying to lie to, himself, basically, I think. Now, for some reason, this stupid man, did not check this woman who was trying to kill him for weapons of any kind. She escapes, tases him, and escapes on a ship where they have a chase through the asteroid field with her landing on Brendok. Back with Quamir and the stranger. Not Quamir and the stranger. Quamir and Osha, she has a vision of May strangling and killing Soul. They end up meeting them on Brendok, where after a confrontation and a battle with Quamir and Soul, which I really liked, my two favorite characters going at it, he eventually admits to May that he did murder their mother. And Osha fulfills the vision by killing Soul. He tried to apologize too little too late. That was 16 years too late. He should have... Indara, Kelnaka, Torben, and Soul screwed the pooch, basically. They should have come clean about what happened. Well, yes, I do believe they absolutely screwed the pooch with what they did with the cultists. I personally think it could have very well been smoothed over somewhat if they admitted to their actions. Because honestly, they should have been punished. They probably should have been arrested, thrown in jail, but the council would have just swept that under the rug. Oh, dark side cultists. They'd have probably gotten a pat on the back and a handshake. But, we meet Raven, the senator who's against the Jedi, and he brings up great points. He points out that they're basically a cult. He says he doesn't believe the lies, that they keep their emotions in check. And that the people of the galaxy like to believe in heroes. But what will happen when one of those heroes lets their, emotions loose? And which Jedi will stop them? And that's basically what happened with Anakin. He was about 100 or so years early, but he predicted it. And all he wanted was some external reviews, And to be fair, the Jedi we meet in this show basically prove that maybe we do need it, because at the end of it, Quamir takes May's memories and makes Osha his new acolyte, while May, having the memories of an 8-year-old, is basically manipulated by Vernestra, who we find out was the master of Quamir. So she basically lies to the council and throws the dead Soul under the bus. And mind you, Soul needs to be thrown under the bus, but for what he did. He did not kill Kelnaka, Indara, or Torben. And then finally, we get a snapshot at the end of Master Yoda. What did Vernestra Rwoh tell him? Did she tell him that there might be Sith out there? If so, did they eventually defeat? What I think happened is they defeated Quamir they defeat Quamir and Osha, and they think, all right, that's the two. We defeated the Master and the Apprentice. That's that. That is a one-off. So, like, when it happens in the prequels and they hear about it again, they're just like, well, we did that shit once. I suppose we can do it again. Because for all Yoda's faults, I don't think if he knows there's a Darksider out there, he's just going to sit down and think, meditate I shall. No, I'm pretty sure he's going to put belt to ass if he knows there's a Darksider out there. But I could be wrong. I'm disappointed that this show was canceled because I really want season 2 to figure out what the hell they're gonna do. Where the hell do Osha and Quamir go from this? How corrupt can the Jedi Order actually be? Despite being a big fan of the Jedi, despite usually not liking cults, which the Jedi Order definitely is, I love seeing the cracks to show that it wasn't Anakin himself that brought the Jedi Order down. He was just like the vessel, so to say. The Jedi Order has been crumbling for years, centuries. Overall, I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10. And overall, the show, this is the season finale, the series finale. It was not renewed due to, I suppose, it going severely over budget. And I guess all the backlash for some shit, I don't know. My main thing was the pacing. It was off, and the characters just weren't very likable. Bar Soul, who I think was a very good representation of the saying, the path to hell is paved with good intentions, and Quamir is just like a funny character. So, 6 out of 10 for this episode, and maybe a 7 out of 10 for the show in general. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.